Hello again, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And on today's program, we're focusing on an issue that really occurs as we head into the cold weather months. A lot of us, when the temperature drops below 50 degrees, will reach for the thermostat and turn on our furnace for the first time. As we're about to find out, there are some things you need to think about before you click that furnace to on.
For many of us, winter doesn't truly begin until we fire up the furnace to keep the house warm. Vandalia Fire Chief Chad Follick says that the same appliance that pumps warm air into your home might be bringing along an uninvited guest.
Carbon monoxide, CO, is a odorless, colorless gas that is present anytime there's a biofuel or a natural fuel system in a home. So any of your furnaces that run on natural gas, propane, any of those type of heating systems can produce carbon monoxide. So we encourage anyone that has those type of heating utilities in your home to invest in a carbon monoxide detector. Place those near the sleeping areas or near the mechanical areas of the home, and then near the sleeping areas as well. Because frankly, about in 2010 we responded about 80,000 of these type calls. These continue to be a problem, especially as colder weather comes on, and it only takes a small amount of CO over a longer period of time to make someone ill.
If you have a gas furnace, the carbon monoxide detector is a must-buy item. Chief Follick says it's important also to place the detector in strategic locations.
Just like our smoke detectors, I mean, those are the key times when you're really trying to protect your home and your family, because you're not up moving around and not able to maybe notice dizziness or getting ill unexplained. So we want you to protect yourself, especially in the sleeping periods.
It's important to remember that your home furnace is not the only source for carbon monoxide, as your car's exhaust is another source of that deadly gas.
I always tell people that you should always get furnaces checked twice, beginning of the heating season and the beginning of the cooling season, just because even your cooling system malfunctions, you can have fire problems, but the heating system obviously produces CO, and so if you have that checked, maintenance, you can probably avoid some of the problems that would cause carbon monoxide to escape into the home. Some of the other things we would tell people is, be very careful about starting your vehicle and letting it run in the driveway, not to mention the fact that it's probably not the safest thing if you want to retain possession of your vehicle. But you also want to make sure that exhaust, that vehicle running, is not working its way into the home. We've had times when people have left their garage doors up, started the vehicle in the garage, and then forgot to put the garage door up, or cracked the garage door thinking that it would be enough ventilation, and end up with a carbon monoxide detector going off in the house. We've found, upwards of 80, 90 parts per million in a home, which is a good deal of CO.
The carbon monoxide detectors are available at most big box retailers or hardware stores, and considering the job they do, they're fairly inexpensive.
We do have a small cache of those that we could provide to people that were in need, but frankly, between $25 and $30 to get a CO detector. Some of them you can purchase our combination CO smoke detectors. Those are maybe just a little bit on the higher end of $35, but an investment that is worth it.
Chief Follick says the most important thing to remember when it comes to carbon monoxide is it's better to be safe than sorry. So if the detector is going off and you feel okay, that doesn't mean you ignore them. Go ahead and give the Division of Fire a call and let them check it out. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.